They've met. Twice Cadby has won, and on both occasions he's gone on to make the final of those respective tournaments, winning one and losing to Kyle Anderson in another.
First leg is calling to throw first. Game on.
We could have fireworks here. We've already had fireworks in Prague. Chris Murphy's in the box to call this one. It's the bully boy and King Cadby.
Well, this tournament just keeps getting better and better and better.
100.
And as you said, this could be every bit as special as anything we've seen so far at the first ever Czech Darts Open. Michael
43.
Smith knows that he has a real battle on his hands. They've been having a few jokes on social media, but now it's time for the talking to stop.
25.
The throwing to start. What throwing we've seen. The 10 seeded players thrown out of the tournament that you
44.
mentioned, and that's a record on the European Tour.
Well, it could still be beaten, as I say. Could be 11, and you're going to go some to beat that.
Yes, will the 11th seed be the 11th seed to depart the scene here in Prague?
Well, fair to say these are contrasting characters. Michael Smith is a guy who tries.
59.
I mean, Michael Smith gets accused of not caring because he tries to keep his emotions in check when he's up on stage playing. He does care. He cares a lot.
93.
Corey Cadby, he's less repressed, shall we say.
Yeah, more in the Gezi Price ilk, and he was practicing with Price
57.
in the back room. Helped fire the Iceman up to quite spectacular heights.
124.
Could see a lot of that in this game. 54 leaves bull. That does leave the bull.
99. Michael Leclerc, 81.
Well, 81 for an early break. He gets 2 at double 12. Needs them both. Misses them
69.
both. And this has been a part of Michael Smith's game that has plagued him throughout the course of this season.
Yeah, hit a 180, miss a couple of darts at double. Seen that before, many times. Oh, missing a big number. Right you are, Corey. Only get one dart for the leg. That's all he needs.
Corey Cadby. Second leg is Michael to throw first. Game on.
Only a hold of throw, though. Now, Cadby averaged
98.
about 93 in whitewashing Vessel Nyman yesterday. It was a noteworthy performance for many reasons. Perhaps not the quality of it, just the manner of it and the significance. The fact that it was 6-0, the fact that it was his Euro Tour debut, and the fact that he tried to take out all kinds of things. He
96.
tried to take out 121 going bull, treble 7 bull, and then he seemingly tried to take out half the stage by tripping over the oche and celebrating a 180.
140.
Yeah, it's interesting that Corey Cadby hasn't played on the Euro Tour before, but it won't feel like a big debut for him, will it? Because he's played in some huge matches, the big stages, the big major tournaments. He's played at the Ali Pali, he's reached the final of the UK Open.
180.
Yeah, a final on the World Series as well, the Auckland Darts Masters. He beat Michael Smith along the way, only lost out to Kyle Anderson in a close game. Could have gone either way.
Smith had a 180 and missed a couple of darts at double in the last leg. Cadby's 180 has given him at least 5.
Game shot on the second leg. Corey Cadby. Third leg is Corey to throw first. Game on.
Well, Cadby, in the typical manner of an Australian sportsperson, he's not shy in retiring. And he says, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I belong up on that stage. He knows that it wasn't brilliant yesterday against Nyman. He knows he's got to be better, but he believes that he's going to produce better.
96. 57.
We've seen a couple of games where players have struggled to get going. Seeded players have struggled to get going in the early part of the match. Now, one of them, Gerwyn Price, caught light and just produced darts from another planet. The other one, Adrian Lewis, just never got going against Jamie Hughes.
135.
Michael Smith is kind of in that same range at the moment, averaging below 80. Exactly where both of those men were at this stage of the match. He got it in him to fire himself up and dig something out.
100, Corey
Or he falls
78.
a little bit like Adrian did in the last match.
He's certainly got the capability.
Game
But will he even
shot
have the
third.
opportunity
Cadby.
with the way that Corey Cadby is looking very
Game on.
comfortable right now?
58.
Winner of this faces Mervyn King. It could once again be the Royal Rumble between King Cadby
59.
and Merv. A game we have seen on the Pro Tour already this year.
100.
Well, that first 9 average, I'm not sure I've ever seen Michael Smith average that with his first 9.
76. 100.
He hasn't won a title this year, has had, of course, some deep runs in tournaments.
Well, if it weren't for James Wade, he could have picked up 2 or 3, couldn't he?
134.
Yeah, he reached a couple of finals in the space of 9 days, lost them both to Wade, and actually
40.
the only time that he averaged anywhere near where he is now is when he played James Wade in those finals.
Yeah. Look to the heavens there as he had to bounce out Michael Smith. He's actually got these new prototype points in to try and help keep his darts in the board. I think that one, to be fair, we just clattered into the dart rather than anything else.
Reached the semis at the UK Open despite having to undergo treatment on an injury every day, sometimes twice a day, in my head.
Played superbly there as well, Michael Smith. Can still do this, but not anymore. And Michael Smith, this
76.
surely, this has to go.
63.
Away back.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Michael Smith. Fifth leg is
We'll have to give full credit to the
Game
bully
on.
boy there. He hadn't had darts at double since the 2 he missed at the very start of the
80.
match. And we've just won when he needed to hit. He has hit.
57. 100.
This is more like the Corey Cadby we saw when he first moved over to the PDC.
60.
He does have, he's intense, he's very focused, he's got a strong, straight throw. He says that one of the reasons why he found it took a bit more time to
100.
settle in his second coming was that he'd actually lost a load of weight, lost about 2 stone, I understand.
94.
Back home in Oz. And it kind of upset his balance. Phil Taylor's had the same problem. Peter Wright has talked about the same problem when they've lost a lot of weight quite quickly.
134.
I think he's also the type of player that
135.
is kind of born to play on the stage, isn't he, Corey Cadby?
Now, does he want 87 or 86 here? I believe he wants 87. Yes, it is 87, so double 18. And there it is, 4-1 for Corey Cadby.
6 leg is Michael to throw first. Game on. 135.
The average still hanging around just below that 100 mark. It's an impressive display from Cadby. Michael Smith will not be impressed.
140. 90. 96.
One half of the draw here in Prague. We only have Darrell Gurney and Mensur Suljovic as seeded players. In this half of the draw, at the moment, Ian White, Gerwyn Price, Simon Whitlock are through, and Price and Whitlock face each other. And Michael Smith is in danger of being knocked out.
98.
They always looked at a very tasty section of the draw, didn't it? That whoever got through, whether it was a seed or not.
100. Corey Require 167.
With all the seeds that have fallen, well, let's just see if Cadby is going to produce a moment of magic.
134.
Big moment
Require 80.
for Michael Smith coming up here. He'd love to find the treble 20 with the first start. Would have given him two at his favourite targets.
40. Corey Require 33.
Well, we've seen the World Championship finalist follow the two-time world champion Adrian Lewis, and just things are not happening for them up here. Whatever they try. Jamie Hughes took advantage of that against Jackpot. Corey Cadby seems to be taking advantage against the bully boy right now. Double 16. He's one leg away.
Corey Cadby. Second leg is Corey to throw first. Game on.
Well, the three games that stood out for me at the start of today were the three final games of the night. And there has been some excellence, but I didn't think in any one of these three games, let alone all three, you would see periods where one player wins 6 out of 7 legs, or 6 out of 6 in Jamie Hughes' case, but that
60.
may be what happens here.
Fulsey. 57.
Smith in with a chance to break through here. He's got
125.
a long journey if he's going to turn his fortunes around in this match.
Well, we have seen him turn it around from similar position. I think
60.
Christoph Ratajski on the Euro Tour earlier this year, but he was playing better than he is right now. Can he? Not this time.
96.
But he will leave himself tops.
Cadby might be wise to slow down a little here and just make Michael think a little bit.
140. Michael Grau 40. Game shot on the 7th leg. Michael Smith. 8th leg is Michael to throw first.
Well, it is a break of throw, that 13-darter. Cadby left stranded on 44. Michael Smith, if he can hold, he's not only added some respectability to the scoreline, but he may start thinking this game could be won. Keegan Brown knocked out Michael Van Gerwen, and he faces Danny Noppert tomorrow. Mensur Suljovic knows how to win these titles. He's got Ted Everts looking to make another Euro Tour quarter-final this year. Stephen Bunting and Chris Dobie square off, having taken care of Peter Wright and Joe Cullen, those two. Darrell Gurney, of course, winner. The last time Michael Van Gerwen was knocked out of a Euro Tour early on. Number 4 seed faces Jermaine Watamina. That's one half of the draw. Cadby's 180 doesn't leave him a makeable checkout. So Smith has got 6 darts from here.
65.
Knocks off the 5 to leave himself a 2-darter when he comes back, but it may well be a 2-darter that he has to hit
97. Michael Require 96.
to stay alive. Oh, he's gone for 2 double 19s. That is sensational from Michael Smith. A skin-saving shot on 2 double 19s. I have to say, he hasn't looked like a man who's been struggling on doubles in this match.
140.
Well, this could get tasty, couldn't it? Because Cadby's demeanour is not going to change. If anything, it's just going to ramp up if it becomes tighter.
125.
Check out. You often see players go the double 18 double top route, but I think Michael Smith is so good at following a first start. That's why he went down to that target.
He's demonstrated that to perfection there, and it could well be a game changer, with Cadby sat on 67 for the match at the time. Sorry, 66 for the match. Either way, 2-dart checkout.
Needs to find the treble here to leave himself on a finish. Smith must find 2.
140.
He has found 2, but he might have to pull off an even more magnificent trick when he returns.
60.
Don't see the merit in staying on the treble 20 there for Corey Cadby, to be honest. See the merit in staying there, but he didn't. That surprises me.
Well, I think he would have if Corey Cadby had been more handily placed in this leg. But he could win in style. Oh, double 14. Smith's clapping.
120.
That's nearly hit the tyre.
Michael, you require 48.
That's a wide, Corey.
I don't think he can blame the bounce out here. Double 10, his friend usually, but it could spell the end for Michael Smith in the Czech Darts Open. Cadby, well, he's had a rangefinder. Can he win it on double 14?
This will not miss by as much if it misses at all. It's a guide. Double 7. Drama. There's more drama here in Prague.
20.
Well, he was sat on a finish in the previous leg. He's missed 4 darts for the match in this one. Michael Smith 6, his favourite double, and this
feels he has not got the results that his performances this year have deserved. But karma's a wonderful thing, and sometimes it can pay you back when you least expect it.
$95. 140.
Cadby making his presence known in what he hopes is the last leg.
140.
Still very much in the balance.
This has turned into a really absorbing contest. There were genuine fears this could have gone the way of Adrian Lewis, Jamie Hughes.
91.
But Cadby has left himself the 170. Jamie Hughes missed the ball to win with the big fish.
100.
Smith has left himself a makeable checkout now then, Corey.
Well, we've seen a match won with a 9-dart finish. How about the biggest checkouts? Oh, he's missed the ball as well.
Michael Carr 106.
Oh my word. A skin saver. Another. Oh, it's just short, and he thought it was in when it left his hand.
25.
Even Corey Cadby knows that this is the time when it needs to be won. But he can't manage it.
Well, he's had 6 darts at double to wrap up this match, and now Michael Smith on trusty 10s takes it all the way. Well, this has been a quite remarkable day of darts here in Prague, and it's going to end in the most dramatic fashion. Cadby had a 5-1 lead in this match,
139.
but the bully boy has found a way back and forced a decider. The Aussie has still got the advantage of throwing first in this leg,
98.
but he must be ruining those chances, and he needs to put them to the back of his mind. They're partying late into the night here in Prague, but only one of these players will be smiling at the end of this.
What
an evening of darts this has been here in Prague. The final leg of the night. Two former world youth champs duking it out for a spot in the final day. Cadby, first to a finish, but he missed 3 darts to win in the last leg, 4 darts in the leg before that. Smith, can he get there? He can't.
This might change Cadby's plan of action. 1, 2, 6. 6 darts to do it. It has changed his plan.
70.
We'll get 2 darts, barring a disaster with the first.
60.
At the big number to finally wrap up this win.
Double top. And the Aussie has done it! Once again he beats Michael Smith. And every time he's done it, he's gone on to make the final of the tournament. On his Euro Tour debut, Corey Cadby is through to the final day, and it will be the Royal Rumble tomorrow afternoon.